Clemson Invitational.
My goodness, how impressive was that?
Oh, what a beautiful putt. One more time.
Wow, the best putter this week by miles.
Well, it was Mother's Day, and I was in Dallas, North Carolina with my mom and dad, and you know, that's a morning of church and eating all day, and then waiting on the golf to come on. And then once it came on, you know, Jonathan bogey in the first hole, then Perez having troubles, and Jonathan getting the lead. And the whole time I'm trying to figure out how in the world can Lucas get in this thing, and then, you know, then he eagles 10.
And Lucas Glover has this for eagle. Wow. Whoa, and he has now taken the lead. Lucas Glover with the eagle at the 10th. And just like that, he catapults past both Bird and Haas and has the lead outright.
And then it was game on from then on. And then I spent about the next 3 hours trying to figure out how can they get tied. You know, how can they tie? All the scenarios playing around in my mind, all the holes they needed to birdie, and it happened. And then it's now what? You know, you got two of your guys tied, and now you're wondering, boy, how's this going to go? Well, it went pretty good. You know, I think both of them were winners. I think Jonathan takes a lot of positives out of that. You know, he hit shots coming down the stretch that were major championship quality shots. Having to birdie the last hole at Quail Hollow, which might be one of the hardest finishing holes on the PGA Tour, he needs to draw a lot of confidence from that. Lucas, on the other hand, needed that win in a bad way, and it was great to see. It was great to see him have fun playing golf again, for sure.
Lucas Glover takes the title in Charlotte.
You know, as far as the university receiving a lot of positive publicity, I don't know if you can put a price tag on that.
Tigers roar echoes. That is the Clemson University alma mater. As they're getting quite a charge out of what they're seeing here. You know, when you make the exit off of Interstate 85 to go to the campus, so you got these orange tiger paws that lead you all the way. It's really impressive. You almost feel like maybe we need some out here dotting the fairway at 18.
You know, watching the crowd around 18 do CLEM in Cadence Count after Jonathan made that birdie to tie it up is priceless. I mean, it's just priceless. You had people doing the Cadence Count that weren't Clemson fans. You know, there was a lot of orange out there all week. You know, Charlotte's a pretty good hotbed for us. You know, we have two former Clemson players, football players, living on that golf course. And they had a lot of their friends in, a lot of their family in. It was a big time. One of the coolest things I saw was the fraternity here from Clemson. Showed up Friday afternoon and stenciled "Fear the Beard" on their t-shirts. And they were a pack of about 25, and they followed Lucas every shot. That was impressive to see. And the crowd kind of embraced it. I know we're right in the middle of Tar Heel country right there, but boy, there was a lot of orange there this past week, and that's always great to see.